Hello, it's day 72 of my 100-day meditation. And this morning I've just meditated for about 2.5 hours, something like that. So I found it difficult to get to sleep last night just because of my legs were hurting. Too much exercise kind of hurting. I found it hard to get comfortable, so I put some tiger balm on the sore bits and did get to sleep. And had a great night's sleep, but I woke up and my legs were still kind of hurting, so my body's asking for a day of complete rest, not a day of not the gym, but doing yoga at home instead, just a day of complete rest. So I woke up and about 6:30 this morning, had myself a coffee in bed, which was really nice, and then started meditating. And yeah, so it was about 2.5 hours, which was delicious. Really good. Really got to a deep space of letting go of all kinds of things. I'd forgotten what it's like to do the whole 2 hours together instead of doing 1 hour going to the gym and then another hour. It really, doing it all together like that, it really gets you into a deeper place. It's like you build on it without doing anything in between, without having your mind go off and do something else in between, without it kind of getting messy again, your mind getting messy again. So yeah, I might do that more often and do my 2 hours or maybe 2.5 hours, because that was really good. And then go to the gym in the future, if my body wants to do that. With all this letting go, and when I say letting go, it's just any idea, any thought that comes into my mind. It's just like a commentary, like a judgment. It's not true. Like, there's very little of it that's true. There is some stuff that comes through meditation which is inspired thought. It's like guidance. And it feels very different. That stuff feels very different. But the majority of the stuff that goes on in the mind is just judgment, either judging myself, judging someone else, judging a situation. Whether it's judging positively or negatively, it's still judgment. And that's the opposite of love and acceptance, And so it's getting to that point of love and acceptance of all of it instead. Even the thought, even the judgment that comes up. So not to judge yourself for judgment. And that's how many people can get so tied up, You see people beating themselves up when they're trying to improve themselves. That's not the point at all. It's to love yourself even more. Even when you find something that you can improve on. It's to love yourself for that, even now. And so as you do this process of loving and accepting and everything and being able to discern through your presence what is, what's the truth and what's not the truth. So, and what I mean by that isn't what's the truth and what's not the truth. It's like saying, what's the truth and what's not the truth? You could say abundance is the truth and poverty is not the truth, right? But even that is a judgment, because you are it all. Yeah, I am it all. The experiencer of it all, and there's nothing that's not inside of me. I've had both of those experiences of abundance and poverty. So neither one is untrue. So what I mean by the truth and untruth is that the untruth is any kind of judgment, and truth is that guidance, it's that inspiration. It's totally different. It's totally different than the other kind of thoughts that come in that are kind of born from the mind. It's the stuff that comes through you, breathed into you. And you can start telling the difference. And it's a question that's often asked by my customers, by people. It's how can you tell the difference? How can you tell the difference between what is distraction or what is guidance? Or how can you tell the difference between what is guidance and what is just your ego mind trying to protect you or trying to push forward and do something? Yeah, because that you can say meditate on something. Say if you're meditating and your current kind of focus is how can I serve? Yeah, for example, then in that meditation, your ego mind could start going off on it. It could start saying, start sacrificing yourself, or help this person, help that person, do this, do that, set yourself on fire to put them out, and all kinds of rubbish like that. Of course, it's not going to be that obvious. It's going to be more. It's going to appear like it's like it could be inspiration. And so, how do you tell the difference? It just feels completely different. Once you've been in meditation for a while, it feels completely different because it's not coming from you. It's like my readings. People say, like, how do you do it? It's like, well, I don't do anything. That's the thing. I don't do it. It just comes through me. And that's why I very rarely do readings in person, because I can start doing it then. It's like I can start reading that person, or trying, or coming up with judgments, If I were to sit in front of a person to give a reading, and I heard, or what came through me, my judgment could disagree with by looking at them, So it's like I could have someone with a big smiley face in front of me and then be hearing that they're really troubled, and I might, because of my judgments, I might not say that to them. Whereas, when I'm doing it online, I can't see you. It's just the information that comes through. Nothing else to get in the way. I can't get in the way of it. And so, how you can tell is through the feeling of it. How you can tell what is guidance, what is inspiration, what's being given to you is completely different. It's like the difference of working for something and being gifted something. It's like the difference between working for something or kind of manipulating someone for something and just receiving some. It's like the difference between trying to force a relationship and make it work and work on it, and the difference between a relationship just being really easy, And so we've all had that experience of ease, and I guess that's what it is. It's easier. That's the difference in feeling. Anyway, it's something you've got to experience, You do the meditation, and then you learn to decipher what's going on inside of you, and what's a feeling, what's an emotion, what's your ego mind, what's your subconscious, what's inspiration, what's I don't know, feeling in your body, what's distraction, what's not distraction. Yeah. So, I'm going to have a very easy day today of relaxation. Maybe some readings and some energy healings, who knows? Let's see. Let's see what the universe wants me to do today. Have a fantastic day, everybody. That was day 72. Well, this is day 72.